Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified of any future shows. Feel free to leave comments down below, and please smash that thumbs up. It helps the show out. Okay. Hello again, people. So, 5 hours ago, let me make sure my promo thingy isn't on. Yeah, 5 hours ago, I made a prediction that by morning, Bitcoin was going to be in the 4,000s and it was going to hit 3,000s before it was over. I said 3,000 to 3,500. I just took a look at it. I was getting ready to watch Westworld on HBO, and I come in here to get a look at what's going on, and well, it was just about to hit 3,000. Now we are at 38.57. I hate being right, people, but here we go. Now, don't be all panicky. The good news is this means we all get, it's like resetting the clock. We all get to invest in Bitcoin at a low price. So after the halving, when it does skyrocket up towards 100,000 or more, we're going to have a lot more Bitcoin than we would have if we'd invested when it was at 10,000, a month ago. So this is kind of like ringing in the new year. So we're going to stay live for a little bit and see how low can it go. All right. Judging from this volume, man, I'm telling you, I think we might hit 1,000. Yeah. I mean, let's have a look at what we're doing as far as the order book. Okay, I see a few ones in there. There's a 4 I saw go by. Yeah, I mean, the order book, if you look, it's all in the decimals. It's all in Satoshis. It's not really full Bitcoin. There's a 3 Bitcoin, a 2, a 6, another 6. I don't know, people. Last night when I was looking at this and I was checking out the volume, I think I saw every now and then 1 Bitcoin go by in the order book. There's a lot more Bitcoin. I just saw 7s, 8s. Yeah. And there's no green to be found in all of this. So, I mean, the last price is flickering up, but it's not enough to change the candle or the volume. So, I think we're back up to 39. Maybe we're going to hit 4,000. Even if we do, it's going to go back down. So, just a little bit ago, I had just a very brief interaction with a guy who said it was going to bounce at 4,800. I said, no, it's going to 3,000. He just said, no. Then I was in a chat and I said, it's going to go into 3,000s. And another guy came back and said, oh, only if it ever hits absolute bottom. Well, here we are. We're not far from it. So, as far as I can tell, my method seems to be making accurate predictions so far. I predicted it was going to hit 4,000 by morning, and it took an hour. I predicted it was going to go down to 3,000 before it was all over with. That took 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours, something like that. Yeah. When if you throw this technical analysis out the window, people, it's about psychology and watching the volume. If you got to keep up on current events, and keep an eye on the volume. The volume is telling the real-time story. That's telling us what's going on right now with the investors. And right now, the investors are saying, let me out of here. Okay? Which is good. I mean, and this shows you just how many scared, unconfident people there are. I mean, I own some coins, not a whole lot. I only invested, about $50 just so I had something in there, because back when I started this a couple of months ago, I didn't think it looked like I said in my other video. It looked like there was some manipulation going on. I thought it was going to go down. But just in case I was wrong, because I'd never messed with this before. I mean, I have some analytical skills because I used to be an intelligence analyst. But in case I was wrong, I wanted to make sure I had a little something in there in case it did go up, you know. So yeah, I put 50 bucks in there, maybe 100, something like that. So, and you know, I didn't wait for it to go down. I just bought it. So I'm pretty much, I've lost my ass on pretty much everything I bought, I think. Let's see, XLM, I bought, it's more than 50% down, you know. XRP, holy smokes, it's like 30% of what it was when I bought it. You know, I mean, but I'm not concerned because the point is that this crypto is here to stay. All right, and I tried to pick out the ones that I think had the most promise for being around for the long haul. You know, XRP, XLM. I think I have a little ETH. So, what else do I have? I got some Dogecoin only because it was dirt cheap, and I got like almost 2,000 of it or something for like $5. What else do I have? I have another one on Robinhood. I can't remember. Robinhood's terrible. Don't use it because you can't do anything with it. You know, all you can do is you buy it and then it's there, and then you can sell it, I guess, and that's it. And who knows? I'll probably sell it and it's, oh well, it's going to be a 2-week waiting period or some stupid thing. But I did notice earlier. Let me see. We'll switch over to Coin 360. If you look at this ticker down the bottom, why does it say 4620? There we go. I was like, wait a minute. Was I looking at the wrong one a minute ago? All right, 3826. If you look at the ticker down the bottom, I noticed, let's see, where is it? Market Bitcoin falls below 5K as market pain deepens. U.S. now has over 1,000 novel C-word cases and a first Maker DAO protocol to auction Maker tokens to cover $4 million of bad debt. That might have been, this might be the wrong time for you to do that. Block crypto, where is it? It's not here. I believe it was Binance doubled the fee to withdraw Ethereum. So Ethereum's 2020 gains wiped out as liquidations accompany coin's 25% devaluation. Yeah, things are going to hell. Going to hell in a handbasket. I'll tell you, this is going to close down exchanges because these guys are right now, they're being slammed with people wanting to exchange their coin for fiat. I hope they all actually have it. You know, if they don't, it's going to be pretty bloody. DeFi giant MakerDAO avoiding shutdown in the face of tanking ETH. Here it is. Binance doubles ETH withdrawal fees, firing up crypto traders. Binance, of all the exchanges, Binance is doing it. Would they spread themselves thin somewhere for somehow? I don't understand that. Hold on, am I? Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember if I switched over to my browser or not. Yeah, it's crazy. We're at 3820. Let's see if we're gonna hit 3200. That was in my first video, my video from this morning. Yeah, where I said it was by morning it was gonna hit 4,000. I said something about 3200. I think was my No, I was telling people in my last video, if I had money, I would go in and short Bitcoin to about, well, I said 4,200. We've already gone past that. So whoever, if anyone heard me and listened to me, they're making money. So yeah, if I had money, I'd be shorting the hell out of all of this stuff tonight, because this is gonna keep on keeping on for a while. It looks like it might have slowed down, but I think this might be the calm before the storm. I think we're gonna have some more decreases. Let's have a look here. Let me switch back to KuCoin. And yeah, as let's see, where are we got now? Oh yeah, 4. I think I saw 6. Yeah, we still got a lot of people selling a lot of coin. Doesn't seem. I mean, maybe it slowed down or eased up a bit. I'm not seeing 6s and 7s and 8s anymore. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not seeing a lot of but let's see here. As you can see, look at the volume, the selling volume, the red. That's a lot, That's one thing I did. Guy had texted me and asked me for details about how I'm analyzing the volume. One thing I did was I come over here and I changed this to 10, and that's because I wanted to see more of this movement here. And what I discovered, and of course it's smoothing out as time goes on, plus I'm zoomed in a bit. Let me zoom out a little. I'm going the wrong way. Zoom out. Okay. I believe, where the heck was it? I think I was right here when I did my analysis last night and determined it was going to go down. And the reason I see all this red right here, yeah, what I determined was, I went through and I made a couple adjustments to this volume, this shaded area of the volume, the average. And I wanted to kind of accentuate the ups and the downs, right? And to see if I could correlate. And what I discovered was that for the most part, I mean, it's not dead on. You gotta, whenever there is, it's too hard to see in this. What happens generally is that there's a drop in this average. Like for instance, right here. See how there's a saddle in the average? It's green. You see what happens is the green will be low. You'll have a low volume of green. And then as you can see, the price doesn't really change. And the average drops. And then you start seeing red, and the red picks up. And that pretty much, I went back through time, and it was pretty consistent. Anytime there's a saddle in the average, and green is low, right at a saddle, then you get red, and what happens is it starts dropping. That's when there's the price goes down. See right here, there's a little tiny greens, and then you have a little saddle, and then you get red. And look up top, it's dropping off. So let's see where we got over here. We got a saddle here, little tiny greens, and then we have red spikes, and up top, price drop. So that's really what I did last night. When I did was, and I went through and checked it for a period as long back. I think this only goes back to 2017. And it was pretty consistent throughout. So that's why I adjusted my my volume average to 10. And I'm looking at the 30-minute so that I can watch this as things are going on and verify that I was right. And I am. So, oh, we got a green. That's a pretty good substantial green. But look how small the price change is. There's somebody buying the dip. So a lot of volume, but they took that price. You know, the price isn't going up. That's somebody buying the dip right there. Now it'll probably just go red again. What do? We go up over 4,000 again? Yep. We're at 40, 42, 30, 42.52. Now you see these candles here. These are pointing towards price resistance. That's my conclusion. They're pointing towards price resistance. That means that somebody tried to get a lower price. Well, they did, because that's why it's on there. But the price attempted to go lower, and then it didn't. The price attempted to go lower, and it didn't. But see, even with this green one, the larger. Yeah, hold on just a second, people. That's a nice little feature of my camera. It blared out. I don't think it's a feature, but it would be nice if it was. All right. You're blocked. Hold on. Let me get rid of that. I don't know what my dog was doing. He just ran out of the room all of a sudden. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, we got another little green. Maybe it's going to pop back up. But in any case, we hit the 3,000s. That's what I predicted. I think it's maybe this is as far as it's going, but we'll have to see if we get any more red or if this green starts to take over. It's early though. I think I don't think it's going to go up. I think by morning it's going to be back down in the 3,000s. We'll know here in a minute. See what this current volume is going to do. 276,000. Somebody's trying to bring the price up, aren't they? I'm gonna check my my chat real quick, see if anyone's actually watching this. Nope. Nobody's watching, just me. Too bad a lot of you are missing out on the opportunity to short, because, well, let me hold off on that because I want to see what this is doing, this new candlestick. The volume's still staying pretty low. It looks like somebody just buying the dip, which means it's probably going to go back down again. You can see the long current candlestick, or the wick at the top. So it's resisting going higher. Now that is resistance. Bouncing off of some imaginary line, to me, is not resistance. That is resistance. That's market resistance. That is somebody did get a higher price, but otherwise it wouldn't be there. However, it was resisted. The price change was resisted and it's staying low. And what I've found is that it's pointing, when that happens, it's pointing in the direction, well, I should say, it's pointing in the direction it isn't going to go. So it's going to go down again. Is that right? Yeah. I mean, throughout my checking everything out, 446,000, I think that. Let's stand put at 44. Anyway, I think it's going to go down again. We'll see. We'll see by morning what it looks like. I mean, if it breaks 3,000, I'll get back on here. I don't think it's going to go lower than 3,000, not at least not right away. If it does, it'll take a while. We'll see where it is in the morning. So until next time, y'all take it easy. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified of any future shows. Feel free to leave comments down below, and please smash that thumbs up. It helps the show out.